Hi, I'm Cindy Dole, host of Home Wizards. Welcome to my neighborhood. Isn't this great? We picked it specially because it's so gorgeous. It's so private with all these trees, but here's the problem. Oak trees, wood, termites. Well, sooner or later we knew it had to happen, and guess what? It's happened. These termites not only eat all the wood of your home, they make a really gross sound. So now that we know we have termites, the question is, what are we going to do to get rid of them? Well, I called Western Exterminator. They sent an inspector out. We're going to see what's going on.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
First, what I'd like to do is take a look around the outside, draw a diagram of the structure.
Okay. So there's two different kinds of termites, right?
Actually, in this area, we generally see three. We see drywood termites. They don't leave the structure. Their entire colony resides within the wood. Subterranean termites, which live underground, they come up into the structure to eat the wood, and then they return back to the colony. And dampwood termites. Dampwood termites actually live in the structure, but they have to have soaking, sopping wet wood. Avoiding watering towards the structure is good.
Which we do all the time. The only signs of things flying out here have been wasps.
Generally, when you've had them in the structure for, 5 or 6 years is about the time that you'll start seeing swarms. Having a problem with drywood termites in here. There are some pellets in here as well. You can see the piece of wood just pull off in my hand.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it does feel very soft.
One of the things is to, make sure your vents and all your areas are screened properly. Insect screen will help them from being able to fly into the structure.
Well, that's a good sign. We're not seeing them swarming up here right now.
Correct. I didn't find any wings. Or...
You could. I mean, some people see them literally swarming.
How often do you go underneath your house? And that's one of the things that we do.
Week. I can't think of a better way to spend my weekend. Aren't you?
Crawling around in the dirt under your house.
I am under there weekly. These are slimming, right?
Oh, far from that.
Girl power! I just hope that my hips fit. Oh, this is easy. Okay, now here I go.
Put your arms flat.
Oh, I did it.
There you go. The brown in here, the mud, this is from subterranean termites.
Do we know, are we going to need fumigation?
Well, I think so. I think drywood termite activity was found in 7 or 8 different locations in the house, some of which extend into inaccessible areas. And we want to be able to tell you in all certainty that we can get rid of all the drywood termites, and I believe that structural fumigation is really the best way for that.
I mean, you hear about these other treatments, orange oil, right?
Yeah.
Which you've used for years.
We've used orange oil since it's been available. I would not feel very comfortable recommending a local treatment here for you.
It's too complex.
Well, ultimately, you don't want to do this more than one time. You want to get rid of your termites, and I want to be able to look you in the eye and tell you I know the treatment is going to get rid of all the termites. First of all, one of the things that you want to do to protect the root systems before fumigation is to really soak the ground with water right before the fumigation, and that kind of keeps the gas from permeating through it as much. You're going to have to move the plants away, and you're going to have to give the fumigators a chance to work. Now, if you move them, out 7, 8, 10 feet from the house, you're going to be fine.
But I am worried about the plants by our pond, and I'm worried about the fish. I mean, I'm thinking we need to relocate our koi.
With the pond this close to the house and this much activity going on, if you can move the koi, I would feel better doing it.
And am I getting a pink tent or not?
No, you're not getting a pink tent. You're not going to get a pink tent. I'm sorry about that.
What about the fruit on our trees?
No problem. It wouldn't have any lingering effect on it. And a lot of our foods are fumigated several times before they ever get to us anyway.
In terms of safety, I mean, we're going to go on a vacation and we'll come back and we won't smell anything, we won't be exposed to...
You won't be exposed to anything. Number one, there's no residual from the fumigant. So once it's aired out and gone, it's gone. And then you can come back with the dogs and have your husband put all the pots back.
No, we were going to... Hey, it's a team effort.
And the fish.
So here it is, the day has arrived. It is tenting day. Bye-bye termites. But for the past week, we've gotten prepared. A lot of preparation on the outside. We've moved plants, we've drained our pond just to be safe. The fish are at fish camp, and there's more that we did inside. Let me show you. The other part of preparing for fumigation is what happens inside, and that's to protect the food. Anything that goes inside our system, and of course, our medicine, vitamins, things like that. And food-wise, it's containers that are open, like spices. And so we're going to double bag them and seal them airtight. So now, these guys are safe the way they are. Bottles, canned goods, they're all sealed already, so no worries. But then we also have the refrigerator. You know, the open salad dressings, your meat, vegetables, all that kind of stuff. We've double bagged it and we're ready for fumigation. Sodas are fine just the way they are.
One of the reasons why, people have been pushing local treatments over fumigations is because they know that fumigation is a difficult process for people to go through, and if they can convince them that they don't have to go through the process and they're going to get the same result from the treatment, then why go through all the hassle? I don't feel comfortable with that. I really don't.
Hi girls, it's okay if we get nervous. So Dennis, explain what happened today. I mean, there was a lot of choreography.
As you can see, this is a full house fumigation. You can see the sandbags down below that'll keep the gas from coming out from underneath the house. We clip it all the way around so that it's very tight to keep the gas contained inside the structure. And it basically will kill every living organism in the house.
So the termites will be going to termite heaven.
Every termite in that house will go to termite heaven, if there is such a thing. Maybe purgatory.
And so the next time that we might need to have something like this again would be when, you think?
Well, years
good.
down the road.
Good.
I mean, what this does, it assures that you start from 0 termites after the fumigation is taken off, and then it takes years for, say, termites to come back.
So in a couple of years, maybe we should have just a spot check.
Correct.
So we're ready. Here we go. About 3 days. We need to go away, so I'm on vacation. Bye-bye, termites.